Do you suffer from plantar fasciitis or flat feet? One solution could be custom-made orthotics. So in this video, I'm going to show you how we go through the custom orthotic process. Hi, I'm Dr. Todd Sullivan from Nova Chiropractic and Acupuncture, and we're going to go through that process right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to have the patient step onto our scanner. What we're going to do is we're going to digitally scan her feet. So we're going to put your right foot in the middle of the scanner, arms down by your side, look straight ahead. And what this process is going to do is it's going to take a picture of her feet, and it's going to, along with any information I put in to the system, going to make a custom orthotic. We send it to a company, they make them, we get them about in 1 to 2 weeks later. And now switch it up and put your right foot in the gray area and your left one. Look straight ahead. And this is great because it's really all custom based on her foot and based on her conditions. So each mold we make is going to be really tailored to that person's foot versus a Dr. Scholl's option, which is going to be more generic. This is going to be really good. The other nice thing with our orthotics is they're what they call like semi-rigid, meaning they're going to have the nice support, but they're also going to be flexible and comfortable to work out and run in. Okay, you can step off for me there. So as you can see from the scan here, the patient's scan is on the left. This is what a quote-unquote normal scan should look like. 50% of the weight should be on the front of the foot, and then 50% of the weight should be on the heel. Normally, the medial and lateral arches should not be compressing on the scanner. And what we can see with the patient here is the lateral arches have collapsed, and then what typically happens is then the force starts to transmit to the medial arch, and then that's when they develop kind of flatter feet there. And what will start to happen is this will start to get more red, and then the heel, where it's supposed to be red, will actually start to turn yellow like it's starting here. And that means she's coming up off the heel. And then in the toe area, same thing. A lot of times you'll start to see some yellowing in this area, meaning her toes are starting to raise up. And that just puts even more force into there. So what the orthotic is going to do, it's going to get her in a more 50-50 weight distribution, which is going to be much better for her arches and take pressure off of her feet and ankles. I hope that illustrates kind of what the orthotic is going to do, what the scan looks like, and how this process works. This can really help if you suffer from chronic foot pain or plantar fasciitis. It can redistribute your weight better. We have many different types of orthotics we can order. So typically for athletes or runners, we're going to use this type of material, which is going to be a little bit more softer, flexible, more comfortable to run in. We also have a couple different options. We can also make a custom-made flip-flop. So that's great for the summertime because often when we're not wearing sneakers, we're not wearing orthotics. Well, this has the orthotic built into the flip-flop, so that's a great option for the summertime. And then also we have a couple different tops. This one is more of a moisture wicking top. So if you have sweaty feet, this is going to be a great option for you too. And then we have different sizes as well. So this is going to be a really thin orthotic, which is going to go in more of like a heel or a smaller 1-inch heel. And that can also give you some support, but it's not going to take up the full width of the shoe, which is going to be more comfortable. So these are going to give you a couple options for you. We'll fit you for the best ones for your feet and for your typical lifestyle. If you have any questions, give our office a call at 703-912-7822 or schedule online at novachirowellness.com.